The trip home was filled with a sense of lingering warmth. The train ride a clamor of stories from the day. Hayami had exchanged numbers with the ice cream guy by the name of Sebasuchin Kaniwasabi. Sakuya showed me the shells he had found on the beach, letting my fingers run over each of their unique shapes and lines, telling me each's color. Wataru's side won the volleyball game. Little Hana asleep in Renjiro's arms. I could hear her calm breathing. I could feel Akihiko's presence by me, making sure I didn't fall from the rumble of the tracks. I let out a sigh. This was so nice.
Today was such a great day, Miyoya. Renjiro wouldn't take his eyes off you. You have him hook, line, and sinker. Akihiko gave me your mom's number so I can ask about the study night. I hope that's okay with you. Then we can get in some girl talk, too.
My mom? She probably will say no. She worries.
Actually, I think she will be okay with this. I forgot to mention, I work at the blind school during the school year. It will be like a free lesson, and maybe I can convince you to change schools.
So, do you know Wataru professionally then? Changed schools?
Easy, Miyoya. Don't blow a gasket. I don't know Wataru from work. We've talked today, and he works in a special department I'm not around usually. As for you changing schools, that's just a way to convince your mom to let you come over. With all the cute guys, I can see why you decided to stay at your school. Maybe I should transfer.
Oh, I see.
Exactly. And once the path is open, it won't be hard to hang out more. Just us girls.
Excuse me for butting in. I wanted to let you know I updated your mother with pictures of your training throughout the day. I made sure to be selective. I didn't send any of you in the water, so you don't need to worry about any unnecessary grief.
Thank you, Akihiko, for everything. We got to my house's gates. I didn't want it to end, but it was late, and Mom was texting Akihiko constantly on my whereabouts. I said goodbye to each of them. I turned to where I thought Hana was looking down. Hana, I had such fun today. Renjiro, if it isn't too much to ask, please bring Hana again with you.
If you like. It's no trouble.
I smiled as we went our separate ways. When I stepped inside, the house felt strangely small after the expanse of the beach. Dad was on the couch. I could tell by him yelling at the TV, the ambient sound of a baseball game filling the living room, his team doing predictably not well.
Come on! He was clearly safe. Oh. Hey there, kiddo. Have a good time?
I really did, Dad. Thank you. You're home early from work. I felt so come greet me. Hey, girl. I gave her a pet. Then I reached into my purse, pulling out his card to return it. I didn't spend as much as... He stopped me before I could finish.
Keep it, Miyoya. You're old enough to hold on to a card, aren't you? Consider it your allowance. Yeah, your grandpa has me on a special job. Very hush-hush. But I will be getting home sooner. Oh, and Grandpa will be coming for a visit next weekend for a business meeting.
But I don't want to waste your money.
Now, don't you worry about all that. We've saved plenty over the years with you staying close to home. It's a pretty penny, actually. So don't worry about it. I know you're responsible.
Well, I think I'm gonna head out for a drink. It's been a scorcher today.
You okay, Dad? He seemed to groan as he came my way, touching the top of my head.
I'm fine. Just slipped today at my job, so I'm a little stiff. Guess I'm not as young as I used to be.
Serves you right. Taking on one of Father's field jobs. You know those are for the younger employees. You must have went far out. You came home soaking wet, ruining my clean floors. We didn't get a drop of rain here. You can just grab a beer from the fridge, dear. It's no different than watching the game at home, and you will be more comfortable on the couch.
Oh, trust me, hon. I wouldn't miss the game at the eatery for nothing. Why, I'd have to have both my legs and arms broke. Besides, it's clear I need the exercise. I know the younger guys couldn't handle this job and keep it discreet. And I think as well as your father, this will take off.
Really? That big? Well, suit yourself. I guess Mioya and I will have a nice girls' dinner together. The dinner that followed was a quiet, clinical affair. Mother peppered me with questions. She demanded the names of the girls, what their families did, and exactly who the boys were. I could feel my stomach full of nerves. I wish we could just have a nice talk together. I tried to give the best details I could on each of them, but it also felt like I was betraying them somehow.
It felt less like a conversation and more like an interrogation. Her voice seemed displeased a few times, as well as a few comments I didn't particularly like being said, but I let her say her piece until my bowl was empty.
I'm finished, I said, standing up. I'm gonna go study in my room. I don't want to fall behind in my studies. I thought you might like to listen to the Mystery Murder Show with me tonight. Dad's usually hogging the TV, so I thought it could be nice.
Was Mom not done with asking me questions? I could barely hold in tears. I had such a good day, and now all I wanted to do was escape to my room. Maybe another night, Mom. I'm just going to study a while, then get some sleep.
Well, okay. Mioya, maybe another night then.
Once I reached the sanctuary of my room, I closed the door and let out a long, shaky breath. I didn't go to my bed. Instead, I stood in the center of the room, feeling for the familiar space on my carpet I had claimed for my stance practice. I cleared my mind, letting the noise of the afternoon fall away. Ashibumi. I set my feet, feeling the imaginary line to the target. Dusukuri. I lengthened my spine, reaching toward the ceiling with the crown of my head. In the dark in my room, I wasn't a girl who couldn't see. I was an archer, standing on the edge of a vast, invisible range, practicing until the form became a part of my bones' memory.